Okay, welcome. And I decided to showcase this one little world that I worked on a while back. Kind of stopped, got interested in other stuff. Figure I'm going to do a series of showcases of worlds that I've worked on before. Uh, so the history of this one is actually named after YouTuber Good. Um, and this is approximately the spot where I spawned. It's right here where this dirt pillar is at. So I spawned, like, okay, plains, and may have some desert. And I turn around this way, and I look back, and I see a village. Now, this is far back when villagers or villages were not as popular or populated as we have them in the game now. So I was like, cool, I got a I spawned right next to a village. So I head over here, and well, obviously I've been working on it a little bit more, but yeah, here was the village. But I happen to have also spawned next to a desert temple. Now you can see how far back this world originated, time-wise anyway. Because if you look, well, I'm in creative mode right now. I've been working to release the temple from its desert floors. We're still using orange wool for the decoration on the side, so this shows you how old this thing is. I don't know what I've been doing. It's been a while since I've been in here, so I have no idea what I was doing. Okay, I'll see. Did I grab everything here? Yeah. Everything that needs to be grabbed has been grabbed. Okay. Nothing real big. Anyway. So yeah, this hole has been now a while back. I've also ran into a problem where I was playing in this world and the computer I had it running on it at the time, the hard drive was starting to fail and I was starting to experience a lot of chunk errors. And I went ahead and tried to fix that through World Edit. Luckily, the chunk errors didn't occur in everything that I built. And unfortunately, I didn't realize that when I did that, the game had progressed so far and updates that different terrain generation has started to develop. So like this right here was never here. Originally it was just flat desert. And I had some, I guess, extreme biome terrain, desert, not desert hills, more like extreme hills develop here. Now I went ahead through MC Edit, deleted these chunks I've been working on it to try to get it back to originally how it was before. So yeah, there's some chunk errors there. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But one thing I did notice that was really interesting with this the chunk errors was, okay, this was here before, and I was, see if I can find it as soon as this starts to reload again. Ah, here we go. Now originally there was just this one witch hut here. But I guess through chunk errors, I don't know, a second one had spawned on top of it, which I thought was really interesting. Originally it was just this one, but then the second one spawned right there. So anyway, going back to what I originally had. Yeah, kind of laggy at times. So yeah, someone through the village. Yeah, I kind of declared my base, and over time I got the villages. So I started in a process of expanding. So I built a little barn here for the horses because this is also around the same time. If I remember right, I brought this world up to when horses were first introduced. So I happen to have also spawned next to some areas where there's some horses there. Excuse my phone. And then I'm gonna wait for this little trick. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Give it time to pop up. So I'll be using that area for mine. But anyways, I was in the process of trying to expand the village, just trying to coax the villagers to move into other houses that I will had eventually built over there. Now, this structure, I don't know if any of you have read the book or seen the movie Name of the Rose. Well, in the book, there's this library that was a labyrinth within itself. And I thought of trying to build my own version of that somehow in Minecraft at the time. So it took me a while to flatten this area out. I got some chicken stuff going in there. I do have an underground area here. And try to build it within the similar shape as to what that library was. Again, this is all I pretty much started giving up after the chunk areas, but as you can see, all this is all empty. I still have chickens around. Oh yeah, still have one chicken there. Yeah, I had originally flooded that basement full of chickens, and it took me a while to kill them all, but it was fun. So, as part of that, I decided to go exploring. Let that load. I think he went this way. So just started exploring this way. And I did discover a second village, and we're heading over there right now. I am so sorry this is happening. Ah, there we go. Started building this little road towards there. I don't know why I was using that colored clay for that. It was ridiculous, but it was something easy. Now this right here, I decided to add some flavor to the world. This is where I was starting to create random areas throughout the world that I've had spawned to give it flavor. And never probably will I ever visit this again, but it adds a distinctiveness to it, you know. So you got this like crumbled tower, and here's the road splitting off. I was going to go around there. It's also so far back that a little bit further south that way you're going to see some new different terrain generation where it has that weird cliffing effect. That's what I call it. It's just a wall of stone, just because the terrain is generating differently in this new version of Minecraft compared to how originally was started. Yeah, I think the horses came out at 1.7 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So here's the second village. Now, I have this tendency to, whenever I find a village, wall it off, save all the villagers, and eventually start building a wall and kind of a habitat where I can live and work and do whatever inside the village and tweak it as such. Like I think I was going to add like a basement, for example, here, or a storage area. Created this mushroom. Man, mushroom growing pit down here. So anyway, yeah, here are the villagers. 1.7 villagers. I don't think I've gotten to where they can breed. Yeah, and I created this huge base for myself over here. And that's also why I'm playing with, sort of experimenting with invisible doors, way to get in, going through this passage, up the steps, and what did I have down here? Ah, secret room. this secret room was actually impressive. Originally, when I started building this structure above, there was this little cave down here. I had wanted to, and I probably still, if I ever get back in playing this world again, build a portal to the Nether. And on this one, I have not gone to the Nether yet, so that will be interesting. But yeah, so it was kind of like a secret room. People stop texting me. I'm gonna turn this on silent. Hold on. There. Close that off. And go up here where I had my little base for this half of this world. Oh, I forgot what I had up here. I think I had library. Yeah, that's as far as I got for that. And there's another way up through here, some stairs. I had it going off where I can go down back to the village or down here. Really? You barely give me that? I forgot what I had down here. Nothing. I don't know what I was intending to do that area. But down here, leads down to some mines. Ah, that's what it was. Yeah. I also started experimenting in MC Edit, adding spawners right next to each other, trying to get loot stuff because I only had discovered this one zombie spawner, and I was messing with mob grinders, seeing if I find like 2 and everything, but in reality I only discovered the zombie one. That I added later, I will admit. Somewhere around here. Yeah, mobs would drop here. Actually, further down. Wow. Man, I must have gone insane. Yeah, they would drop down here and collect their drops. What was back here? Nothing. So yeah, that's one showcase of this world. We have down here. Swords, just in case. Yeah, my tree farm. Decided to build a tree farm down here. I think this goes off into other caves. It did. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, my little lava trash bucket. Yeah, this goes on to other caves, other parts of caves. What did I write down here? Ooh, another spawner? It's interesting, like when you stop, there we go. When you stop playing a world for such a long time and you come back to it later on. Let's wait to spawner. Man, I really must have found a really good spawner. I probably have found a natural occurring skeletal thing. Skeletal spawner. So yeah. Again, it's just interesting what you were thinking, light that up, doing. How do I get back? Oh. You know, rediscovering the world. almost through fresh eyes. Let me get out of here. Even though you've been there, you worked at it, you tweaked it, whatever. But after, I would say, years coming back to it, or a year or two, realize how much you changed it. Or just discovering new things about it. With this right here, I haven't gone beyond far enough to where I can even discover, like kelp, new items to put into the game. Yeah. Kind of bringing back memories, spending all this time in this world, putting these pens. Yeah, let me show you this, what I was talking about, the cliffing effect. I think it's a little bit further south. Yeah, I have explored this far south where I've actually started running up to that New World generation. Keep on going for a little bit. Ah, here we go. Yeah, it wasn't that far. So I started exploring. Finally decided exploring south. I started running into that. Where all of a sudden I get this new terrain generated from an older version of Minecraft here. Also, you got newer version here. Bit of annoying. I did find, I think it was a little bit further that way, village. No, it was here. What would have been a village over here. But all that generated was part of this structure. So you got the old generation going on, all of a sudden, blam, village disappears. No more. I think I wrote something on here. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It was just terrain generation. So, yeah, I figure I'll start shooting some of the other worlds. I may not play with them again, concentrating on the ones I'm working on right now that you have on the other videos. But I just thought it'd be interesting for you to see. I'm sure any of you who play Minecraft for such a long time, you do have something similar going on. I encourage you, occasionally go back in there and just check it out. See how much you remembered, revisit old stuff, and see what interesting structures develop or generate since you got that going on. So yeah, well, you all have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.